Welcome to Beards on Gaming. Today we're talking about Ninja Sex Party's Tour D-Force. I'm Dave, and I'm joined by Christa, my wonderful wife. How you doing?
I'm doing.
Yeah, get closer to the microphone.
I'm doing.
You gotta molest the microphone.
I'm doing.
You gotta molest that microphone.
You gotta just do the
Okay, too much. Yes, we're talking about Ninja Sex Party's tour that we saw 2 weeks ago? A week ago? A week ago.
On the 11th.
Yeah, so like a week ago, right? When we're recording, that's a week ago.
About 2 weeks ago. We're going up about 2 weeks ago.
Okay. So Mark's out this week. He's on his yearly trip to the moon. But first off, if you don't know who Ninja Sex Party is, they're a great band done by Dan Avedon and Brian, I want to say Reck?
Sure. They're from Game Grumps.
Danny's from Game Grumps. I guess Brian's Game Grumps too now.
Because he does,
Dan Avedon is one half of the Game Grumps main show with Aaron Hansen, also known as Eagle Raptor. Dan and Brian take on the monikers Danny Sexbang and Ninja Brian. And they usually perform with the band Twerp doing their music for them when they're on tour. This is actually their very first show in their hometown, New Jersey. Well, I say home city?
state.
Home state. Oh, home state. Okay, yeah.
Because New Jersey is an actual,
Yeah, I know.
Square thousands of miles.
So, yeah, this is the first time doing it near their home. This is the closest they ever performed to their home, like in an official concert as Ninja Sex Party. They actually had Dan. I know Dan had his family there.
Yeah.
I
would imagine that some of Ninja Brian's family.
I don't know. They didn't say if they were. They definitely said.
Well, he doesn't talk.
Dan's dad and grandma were there.
And his mom.
It was his mom there?
Yep, because he said at other shows they always, if his parents are there, they always do Daddy Sex Bang or Mama Sex Bang. Well, now they did Granny Sex Bang.
Dad, if you put this on Hand Grumps. I got it. Okay. Sorry for the microphone there. But first they had a band come out called Planet Booty.
They were bootylicious.
They were. I had no idea who they were before this show. And they were really good. I really liked them.
Yeah, at first I was a little put off. I was like, what is this? Why?
They come out carrying a disco ball shaped like a woman's butt.
Yeah, it was a mannequin's ass. It was a fine ass.
It was a very fine ass.
It was...
Although I don't know why you make a mannequin without a fine ass. I don't know.
Sexism? But yeah, no, they, David keeps yanking my shoulder out of his socket.
You're not molesting the microphone.
I was molesting the microphone.
You're not molesting the microphone. People can't hear you.
Well, they can hear me now, and it's that auditory thing now.
No, don't remind me of that shit. I've seen that shit. I looked up. Don't remind me of that shit. Why did you do
that? That's terrible.
I don't remember who told me about it, but it was a YouTuber, and it was the Odd Ones Out. They told me about it. Man, I'm off subject. But it's disgusting. I can't take it.
Oh, it's so creepy. It's so creepy.
Stop it. Back to Planet Booty.
Planet Reality.
They started with a song called Das Booty.
Yes.
Which is all about
ass.
But, yeah, Planet Booty, Das Booty, you get what you pay for, I guess, literally. Mm-hmm. Then they moved on to Not Afraid.
That was a good song.
Which was a great song. Like, every song they played is now on my Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the song that they played when I realized, holy shit, this is an actual band. They're not just, they're at the level of... I know, like, I'm going to a show called Ninja Sex Party. I don't know what I expected the opener to be.
Well, by the way, for the audience members who don't know what NSP, Ninja Sex Party, is about, they are a comedy band. They are on the same level as Lonely Island. They're a lot of jokes, silly songs that are complete nonsensical. So everything going from that point on, don't go if you're a serious person. Just don't do it. If you don't have a sense of humor, and I mean like a real sense of humor, don't go.
Yeah. They're hilarious. If you hear puppy moans in the background, our puppy is in the room with us because he cannot not be looked at for 5 seconds.
My existence is not validated. You're in another room.
That's Duke, if anyone's wondering.
Yeah, Duke has made many appearances and many cameos.
Not Afraid, not in this show. Not Afraid was a great song. I really enjoyed
That
it.
was I wouldn't say serious song, but it was a more mature song. Like, there was an actual message besides a punchline.
Other than booty.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, even in that, there wasn't really much of a booty. It was just, there was no punchline to it. This is a song, and it's about, they were a hype band. Planet Booty is a hype band.
Yeah, they came out, they got the audience going, they did their job. It was great.
And they're very, I would be nice to see them do a full performance.
Yeah, and getting back to I'll get back to this later, but I wish they were the only opening band.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'll get back to that later. Take Off Your Pants was great.
That was a fun song. I definitely kept with the melody and well, not the melody, but the theme of the night of being sex is something really ridiculous and funny, and let's just make fun of it like 12-year-olds.
Don't take sex seriously, just enjoy it with each other. And then Naked is kind
but consensually. And that was
yes.
throughout the whole night. Consent was, but you're consenting if you go to this event. Your ticket purchase was your consent.
And then they finish off with Naked, which is basically a more fast, hype version of Take Off Your Pants. And then Twerp came on. Now, Twerp's not a bad band.
No.
I don't want to say it's a bad band. They definitely put it all in. It's just I'm not into the kind of music that Twerp has.
Yeah.
Or does. And I think they use the synthesizer way too much, other than actual voices.
Well, the concept of the band is they're from Canada, and they're from the past, but they're also from the future, and they're also from space, which is a lot to perform. They're the band that performs on tour a lot with Ninja Sex Party.
Yeah.
I think, aren't they also the band for Starbomb?
I do not know. I don't know who performed.
Starbomb is
It's basically just Ninja Sex Party with Eagle Raptor Aaron Hansen joining in.
Yeah, and they do a lot more video game, pop culture reference game songs rather than Ninja Sex Party, who does a lot of, just silly punchline songs. Like, this is a joke. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so back to Twerp. Their stage performance, the way that I described it was between Planet Booty and Ninja Sex Party, Twerp kind of didn't feel as polished in their act. I didn't feel as drawn in. It felt like it was still in the process of working through the sketch of it rather than just
felt more
actually
like background music to me.
Yeah. It didn't have... It was really hard to understand half of what they were saying. Granted, it was... The concert hall was very... The acoustics in there weren't very good. Everything kind of got... When they were talking, everything got warbly. Like, you couldn't really understand. Even if the audience was quiet. Like,
this next one's for the ladies. That's the only one thing I understood.
That and, okay, now we're going to go... The next song, song number 26, and they'd only done 2 songs. So it's like they hadn't done 26 songs. And that was their kind of running joke. The last song they ended on was, of course, 69.
And this one's for the ladies.
But it was really hard to understand them because of the audio, and it was really hard to understand them because of the synthesizer. So... Original songs, I didn't know what he was saying half the time because he was singing through the synthesizer.
It's not to say they're a bad band. They're a great band. They're the ones that perform the music for Ninja Sex Party.
Orchestratively, they are great.
Yeah.
They are proficient in their skill as musicians.
And obviously they have
a following.
A following because everyone was cheering. I guess maybe I'm old.
It wasn't our... They weren't bad, but they weren't our taste.
They weren't our cup of tea.
Speaking of tea.
Do not molest the mic with the tea. No, stop it. Stop it. And I guess we'll move on to Ninja Sex Party. And if you saw the recent performance on Conan, don't worry. They kind of dropped the ball on Conan. Danny seemed really nervous.
But I can understand that because it's Conan. It's fucking Conan. Come on. Anyone who goes from... this level of stardom that Danny has, which was just kind of like the internet crowdfunding kind of stardom, to all of a sudden you are getting validated because you are on fucking Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can understand him being a little nervous, but that was all nerves. And if you've seen any of his videos or him on Game Grumps or anything like that, you know him from his performance on the internet, you should be able to very quickly tell that this was just nerves. Now, I can imagine somebody who's never, and most of the people watching Conan O'Brien probably are like, who the hell is this kid and why is he kid. He's in his 30s. But
he kind of looks like a kid, though, does he not?
He looks like he's like in his early 20s, but he doesn't.
He's 35 or 36 or some shit like that.
But I could imagine, like, some middle-aged 40, 50-year-old person watching this and being like, who is this guy and why is he so big? Because clearly he's just, for the most part, just standing there. But it's really hard because you're in front of Conan and billions of people are watching this show.
That being said, though, as soon as he came on the stage and started in the middle of the NSP theme song, he just
180
blew the roof.
Yeah, that was amazing showmanship. Musically, vocally, he is. I define him as being proficient. He is. I like to sing. I'd like to think I'm a decent singer. Listening to him, I'm just like, wow, you definitely got voice coaching, but you are amazing. Like,
he's been doing it for years. He
has a natural talent for it.
Yeah, he's very talented. I seen him play on YouTube and shit, but you don't really realize how amazing he is until you see him like live and in his groove. I guess I'd say.
Oh my gosh, like to be able to perform the way that he performs, and he runs all over the stage. And then be able to sustain musical notes in key, sustained for like 30 seconds is amazing. Because they're definitely sweating up there. And it got hot in the building. So how they do that, and now not only that, but for audience members who don't understand this, they're doing tours. So every night of the week, he is performing somewhere doing this.
Yeah.
And his voice didn't crack. It was just very musically impressive, and then his covers are awesome. He just does a great job doing covers and his own original stuff.
The first cover he did that night was "You Spin Me," which isn't my favorite cover by him, but like again, doing it live, I just had a new appreciation for like him doing it. Mm-hmm. Are you done with the tea?
I'm done with the tea.
Are you done slurping up on the microphone?
The tea is all gone.
Dude, chill out. But yeah, he did use Spin Me, and I didn't like it on his CD, but I really enjoyed it watching it live.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of made me, like, give the song a second chance, I guess I could say.
Well, sometimes something done live, something can be lost in a live performance once you get used to a CD, but there's other things that can be gained from a live performance, and I think a lot of songs performed live are better.
He also did Unicorn Wizard.
That was a song he has to play this song. If he doesn't play this song, our costumes don't make sense.
We both brought unicorns for the stage, for the live show.
We went to Spirit and bought, I
bought a unicorn hat with like these pom-poms hanging off of it.
It's like a cute little winter hat.
And Christa bought a headband, I think.
Yeah, it's a headband with little unicorn ears. And it's a dark unicorn, so it's black and gothy. But yeah, like, it was funny. I would have expected more people. People did dress up. Yeah. It's the kind of thing where...
most people dressed it up as Brian or Danny.
Most people didn't dress up. Most people wore black. It was,
that's true. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we get there, and the whole line of people outside of the building. And this wasn't even all the audience members. Everyone was black, just goth little nerds. Such a concentration of gothy little nerds.
I'm surprised how many middle-aged women I saw. There was a lot of middle-aged women.
Well, they've been doing this for the past 10 years.
Has it been 10 years?
Yeah, they've been performing for 10 years now. So
Jeez.
if he's been doing this, so when he was 25, so if those were fan members, and I imagine a lot of the audience was probably people he knew locally.
That might be true too.
Like, usually that's what happens at a homecoming show, is that your community comes out, and the people who would have been there, well, they never performed in New Jersey. They started in California, right?
No. I believe they both started I don't know, but I believe they both started in Jersey. I know they grew up in Jersey.
They grew up in Jersey, but they didn't. This is the first time ever that they were performing as Ninja Sex Party in New Jersey.
Oh, so you're asking if they started in California?
Yeah, they as a band started in California because then Ninja Brian went to England.
I do not know if they started in California or not.
Well, they didn't start in New Jersey.
Yeah, they didn't start in New Jersey.
But so this would be just any of the audience members there who knew them would be people who know them.
Yeah.
But it was funny just getting there. And I was in my white homemade unicorn t-shirt. And I wanted to wear something black. And I was like, no, I'm going to wear this one. And I was the only person wearing a bright colored shirt because everyone else is in dark black. Or they're dressed up as all the people on stage. They dress up. So the audience often does also dress up and has their different personas. But moving on to back to the set list.
Yeah, they did No Pants Dance, which is a twerp song, but is sung by Danny. If you haven't heard of twerp before and you like Ninja Sex Party, look it up. It's actually a really good song. I can't stand the music video because I don't like watching a gilf constantly get more and more aroused over time.
A little creepy.
Hey, I'm not gonna judge. But it's just not my thing.
No kink shame, but...
No kink shame. No, I don't kink shame.
I do.
Hard. No. But No Pants Dance is fun. It was a fun little song. Throughout the whole night, though, they had a space dinosaur attacking them. They had, like, cartoons and...
stop motion or a puppet or whatever that thing was.
No, it was a bodysuit.
No, but, like, at one point, it looked like it was somebody... talking in like a
hand
puppet.
I don't know what that was, but yeah, they had like videos playing behind them the whole time, which was funny because every time they had a video play, the drummer had to bend down. But yeah, they had a dinosaur attacking them all night, which led to Dinosaur Laser Fight, their acoustic version, because I guess they probably can't do their normal one because they had an entire cast when they did that. But it wasn't bad. I liked it. I didn't like it as much as the original Dinosaur Laser Fight.
It was a weird song to do as an acoustic because it's a pumped up kind of song.
Yeah.
The melody changes and it's kind of just like, why?
It seems like a song you could do in a live performance like they did, but I don't really know if it'd be good as a CD performance.
No. Not as an acoustic. But again, that goes back to some songs are better live, some songs are better not live. Yeah. And that's all how you do it. But it was good. It wasn't bad. It was performed well.
And they had the dino attacking them throughout the entire thing. They had cartoons and everything of Danny trying to run away. It seemed like it was used to give them a break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Give them a break throughout the night because twerp definitely deserved a break after a while.
Oh yeah, because they did how many songs? We didn't even list all the songs for their set list just because we're not that interested in twerp. Sorry.
I think one is called Synthesizer, but yeah, I just don't know twerp or their songs. Danny did Danny Don't You Know, which has become their like big flagship song, I think.
I really like that song. But that's got the kid from Stranger Things.
Well, not that night, but
no, not that night, but in the music video. But I think that's part of what got it to be so good because Finn is a huge fan of Game Grumps and of Ninja Sex Party, and he's done a couple of Let's Plays with Game Grumps.
He's definitely they definitely helped each other.
So I think that was part of, and that Danny Don't You Know was what they played on Conan. But I think that song with Finn and just the message of the song is basically Danny is singing to his 12-year-old self, letting him know that, hey, it sucks right now, but if you just keep going and you keep true to yourself and your dreams and your identity, stop telling me what to do.
No, I'm talking to the dog.
Oh, okay. But if you just stay true to yourself, you can become literally a rock star.
And he gave a little speech about how how Danny went to school just like, I guess, down the street or something?
Yeah, so did Brian.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, okay. They grew up around the same area.
Yeah, so how much it meant to them and how basically it was a very emotional moment for them, and it was kind of like this whole show, this one in particular, was a homecoming for them.
Mm-hmm. But like that's the idea, I think, with a lot of, if Danny had, as a person outside of Ninja Sex Party, if he had like a epitaph or a slogan or something, it's basically be true to yourself and love and, just keep fighting for what you believe in. And that's what that song is. And that it resonates, like I said, the audience is basically little goth nerds. They're the people who feel forgotten by all the other groups, and they just kind of are all just alone and sad. And that song, I think, reason it's such a popular song is that so many people can identify with being in high school and feeling like the outcast and nobody gets them or nobody likes them. Yeah. And that's what gets that popularity. But that was the song he was supposed to end the show on.
Yeah, we'll get back to that later because I actually realized we skipped a few songs before that.
But getting back to the meat of the band, of the performance.
We're going to Heart Boner next. If you haven't heard Heart Boner, it's one of their new songs. Off of the Cool Patrol album.
Heart Boner.
It was probably the most romantic song they had of the night.
A song called Heart Boner by a comedy band. This is it would be the most romantic. And it really was the most romantic because where we were sitting.
Right next to us, there was a couple that proposed.
And it was so sweet. And like the whole, like behind us, all of a sudden we hear, oh! And we turn around and look and it's like, oh, they're getting married. That's so sweet.
It was very nice. It was very nice.
And it was, it's like you could tell like this was a band that was really important to them. And it was like on somebody else, it would have probably been like, I can't believe you proposed here. It's like, no, this was a band that they shared as a couple.
It's all about a band about being the outcast and being the funny, weird people, and it really brought the night together. I thought to see a couple propose right next to us.
It was really sweet. So congratulations to that couple.
Whoever you are, I don't know. They also had Cool Patrol, which is like the main song of the new album, which has been out forever.
Yeah, that's a fun music video. Go check that out.
It's one of my favorite songs by them, Cool Patrol. And it's really catchy, it's really funny, and I'm glad they brought it tonight. But anyway, they also had Orgy for One.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's another romantic song.
No. Well, self-love, I guess, sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another one of my I really like a lot of songs off the new album. Although I don't think of them as new album songs because they've been out for a while now. And it was just weird to me to hear like half their new album be songs I've already know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, ultimately their new album's great. But yeah, like those two songs were great. Everyone loved them. After Danny Don't You Know, they're like, this is supposed... I don't know if it was Danny Don't You Know. Was it?
Yeah, Danny Don't You Know. They said...
They're like, this is supposed to be our last song tonight. Because of the rules, but...
For union rules.
But we're going to sing this song, and then we're going to walk off stage, and then we're going to see what happens.
And of course, the audience calls for an encore, and you know they're going to do an encore. But so their encore song was Everybody Wants to Rule the World, which is a cover, but it's a very good cover.
Yeah, they also did another song after that. We probably already talked about it, but I do not remember. But yeah, Everyone Wants to Rule the World. That's one of their covers, yeah. Under the Covers.
Oh yeah, they have an album called Under the Covers,
which
is all two. Oh yeah, they do. It's two of them both of them are Under the Covers 1 and 2, and it's cover songs. Because Danny has such an impressive range vocally, and they're just fun songs.
He's been alive forever.
Yeah, so he can do all these cover songs from the songs that he grew up with in the 80s and the 90s and stuff. So now
this is the thing I didn't know. I guess this is a common occurrence. Whenever women throw their bras on stage...
Oh yeah, this is funny.
Ninja Brian grabs them and then shoves him down his pants for a bit and then throws him back into the audience.
Yeah, so all night long, there were people, presumably people, maybe women, but someone was throwing stage bras of various colors, styles, and genres up onto the stage. And every time, Danny would just be kind of like, oh, look at this, a bra.
He actually caught one during his performance.
Yeah, and he's like, Ninja Brian, you know what to do with this. And he just pulls out his pants, which are like elastic, and go like miles long.
That's probably why he has them.
Yeah, probably. And he just holds it and like throws it and like does these stupid little skits and stuff to get the stuff down his pants, and then eventually pulls him back out and then throws him back in the audience. At one point, somebody threw a cape on stage, very similar to the cape that Danny has.
And of course, it
went down
down his pants.
And went back out into the audience. But it just like that's the kind of atmosphere that Ninja Sex Party brings to their concerts. It's juvenile, extremely juvenile, joking, fart jokes, poop jokes, sex jokes. You say penis, tee. Vagina. Oh, he said vagina. That kind of.
What do you expect? He's a spandex butterfly.
Exactly. So if you can't, to give a little bit more detail about the characters, Ninja Sex Party is comprised of, as we were saying, Daniel Abaddon and whatever, and
Ryan Rec. I can never pronounce his last name.
We were totally prepared for this show.
Yeah.
But so their characters are Danny Sexbang, who is a self-proclaimed sex god.
And superhero.
And
Unicorn Wizard.
And Dragon Slayer.
Yes.
And Cool Patrol. And. He is the vocalist. Ninja Brian.
Is a ninja. And kills everything.
and plays the keyboard.
Yes.
And that is the band. So, Ninja Brian is that stoic, chaotic, neutral... Chaotic evil?
I think he's
chaotic. He's just chaotic.
I think he's equal opportunity murder.
Yeah. Just, like, in music videos, Danny will be doing something, he's like, oh yeah, this is great. Oh look, Ninja Brian killed someone. That's cool. And it's just like, and he just kills someone.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't do 6969 that night.
But that's a long song.
That's a long song, yeah. It kind of became... They're like the song though before Danny Don't You Know, so it was kind of strange they didn't play. Duke, chill. All you do is cry.
Duke is giving his commentary.
All you do is cry. That's all you do all day is cry, cry.
Okay, that's enough.
No.
Yes, Duke is giving his commentary too. Duke is sad that he got left behind and wasn't able to go to the show.
Well, too bad.
it was a very open group of people, except for they were speciest.
Yes.
They wouldn't allow animals to come too, so... Sorry, Duke.
But
you don't have any rights.
Ultimately, I had a good night. How about you?
I think so. Do we want to talk about the venue?
The venue sucked. That's all I'm going to say. Nope. That's all we're going to say. So...
Duke wants to give his commentary on the venue, too.
Duke can chill. How many beards out of 5 would you give the performance? Everyone's performance.
Overall, I'd give it a beard and a goatee.
Christa, gotta give it out of 5. How many beards out of 5?
4 beards and a goatee.
That's not fine. Whatever.
That's a half a beard.
I'd give it a 4.5 beards out of 5.
For the whole performance, yes.
For the whole performance.
4 full beards and a goatee.
Oh my god. A goatee is a beard.
But it's a half a beard.
No, it's not. It's a full face beard. That's
no,
what it is.
Not. It's the mouth.
Yes, it is.
Chin. You and I say a full beard. I mean like
a goatee is a beard. It's not like it's not a flavor. It's a beard.
David's offended because David has a goatee.
Everyone that sees our front picture, Duke, chill. Everyone that sees our front picture is like, oh, which one are you? Are you the one with the full beard or the half beard? I'm like, the fuck you mean half beard?
So if everyone else is saying it's a half beard, I'm
It's
correct.
not a half beard. It's a full beard.
And a goatee.
No, it's not. Shut up. It's a full beard. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. Yeah, it was great. Mark should be back next show, but we'll see if he's back from the moon by then. Thanks for joining me today, Christa.
All right, you're welcome.
It was fun.
Yay!
Peace, everyone.
Bye.
Whenever you're ready. You all set?
You have to keep this in. You have to keep this in.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will. This is just hysterical. Just a minute 20 of me being a pain in the ass. Audio evidence.
Just a minute 20?
Audio evidence. Welcome to Beards on Gaming. I'm your host, Christa DeMarco.
Oh, are we starting?
I guess so now.